Okay, let's talk about finger extension strength. As most of us know, this is really important for preventing injuries and overall improving your grip strength and performance in climbing. And today I want to talk about my favorite way of improving finger extension strength. We're going to be talking about the right tools to use, whether it's this or a TheraBand, and how to properly dose or prescribe your exercise so that you can get the most out of it based on your goals. So most of us have seen this technique where we're using a rubber band, whether a thin one or a really strong one, to work on finger extension. That's all fine and dandy. There are a couple problems I have with this though. First off, the 4 finger extensors on the other side are stronger than your 1 thumb extensor. So doing it just like this, you're not going to be able to get adequate resistance with the exercise to get the appropriate response from your muscles. Another problem I have with this exercise is it becomes difficult to adequately progress the resistance as you get stronger because you're limited by the size of the resistance band and especially by the strength of your thumb. So check it out. Let's use a TheraBand instead. I really like doing this because you can target perfect extension with the fingers and you can appropriately dose the exercise. So you're going to do a very similar motion where you're in the TheraBand like this, holding with the other hand, and then extending the fingers like that. Now this is a really light resistance band, so of course you can pull down as hard as you need, so we can adjust the intensity of the exercise. This way, we know we can target the parameters of either endurance or strength based on which you're going for in your climbing. Another thing I like with this is that you can do a more climbing specific exercise. We don't do this so much in climbing, so this is good to build initial muscle, but to make it more sport specific for climbing, we need an isometric hold. So with the TheraBand, you can get into your crimper position and you can apply the resistance with the other hand and hold the position. Hold it for 3, maybe 10 seconds, depending on what type of climbing you're doing. And then you can do the repetitions with the other hand. And this is more sport specific for rock climbing. As a general guideline, let's base how much of the exercise you do based on what type of climbing you're into. So if you're more of a sport climber, more endurance oriented, make the exercises approximately 3 to 4 sets of 15 to 20 repetitions. And then you can adjust the resistance as you're able to do the repetitions more easily. If you're more bouldering and more strength focused, you can adjust the repetitions so that you're doing more like 2 to 3 sets of 8 to 10 repetitions, adjusting the resistance accordingly. That way, you're training more specifically and getting more out of your finger extensor exercises.